first stop on the road trip is Durian's Bay to have some lunch and have our sandwiches and go for a walk. But it turns out driving 80 kilometers an hour is very efficient for the mileage, but it's shite for our timekeeping. So we're very behind schedule, so we've just had to grab a coffee, and yeah, we'll just have to do Durian's Bay on the way back. Let's interview the driver. Matt, how are you finding driving a big four-wheel drive beast?
It's great, she handles well. Haven't taken over 100 yet because it's a bit scary.
Have you not?
No, I probably haven't. She weighs a lot, shall we say. She's a bit of a heavy girl.
She's a heavy girl and she's a thirsty girl.
Thirsty girl. So we spent $200 on petrol yesterday. Probably
250.
Probably gone through about $100 of that already.
I didn't figure out what to name the car because she's a beast, so we think she needs like a badass name. Matt doesn't really like any of my suggestions so far.
I went for the badass Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy the Lanty.
Sandy the Landy.
That's not badass at all.
Or Bruiser the Cruiser.
Bruiser the Cruiser. Terry the Toyota. We looked up some Viking names. There's Lagatha. Lagatha. Or Lennox. I like Lennox, but I'm not 100% sure on Lennox. So maybe we'll go with Lagatha and Lennox a go, and then see which one sticks by the end of this trip. What are you most excited for along the west coast?
Wales.
Yeah, I think Wales is the top of most of this.
Scuba and snorkeling in general.
Yeah, keep forgetting, but we'll hopefully get to see Wales. So we're about 20 minutes away from our first camp spot. It's actually a free camp called Ellen Pool near Geraldton, so it's our first stop before we head on up to Kalbarri National Park tomorrow.
Don't forget the brewskis.
So we've managed to get here in daylight. We've cooked our pesto pasta. We've set up our camp. So we're staying at a free camp tonight called Allendale Pool, and I can't wait to see it properly in the daylight because it's absolutely stunning. Oh wow, that light actually does perfect there. Oh, like I planned it. Fab.
So first night in the tent.
Yes, oh, that sounds right. Yes. Did it go as well as we... I can't see.
So first night in the tent.
Yes. Probably a sleep of a 6 out of 10. I can't say it was that comfortable. I think we need another layer because we're feeling it on our heads.
Yeah.
A little bit cold, so I think I need bigger pajamas. And we did the stupid thing where we kept the tent closed the entire night, and then all the humidity came in, and then it was soaking when we woke up. So the tent's now open, drying. We're going for a coffee and a walk to warm up. Because I don't know what degrees it is, like 12, 10?
If that.
Yeah, it's chilly before we have breakfast. Yes, it's good though because this is our last big town. So last night was kind of like a trial, and then now we can like get the exercise that we need today, and then tomorrow hopefully it'll be an 8 or a 9 out of 10 sleep. Yes. Wild traffic in Geraldton. This is the most off-road we've been. We're going to a cute little campsite called El Banjo that rehabilitates little animals. Well, not really little animals, but they do emus, kangaroos, goats. Ooh, bumpy. So hopefully we get to see some cute animals too.
This is our second camp. We've gotten much more efficient this time and even put up the awning. That's Emma, going to do her yoga.
So Matt and I are just cooking, and we're so busy cooking that we didn't notice this. Holy shit. Good morning. Night number 2 complete. It was a wee bit noisy last night. The wind was really bad. Actually, I don't think it was that bad because we got up to go for a pee. and it didn't seem like mad, but it sounded mad. But we've got the sunrise behind us. We had a better night's sleep overall. Yesterday we went and bought like liners for the bottom of the mattress, and that's definitely helped. Today we don't know what our plan is because the campsite we were going to go to Lucky Bay has had like soil erosion or something, so it's closed for a week. So we might have to head further north than we were expecting, but these campsites can only be booked with a permit, which you have to phone and get at 8:30. So who knows where we will go today, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I love that.
So this is our morning routine now. I've made the bed, it has to be perfectly flat so everything closes. Pillows have to come down at the last minute. Tent's open to air it out after all the humidity. Put the bin back out. The Matthew doing the most important job. He's getting the coffee and the tea made. We have a tea, we have a tea. Got a wee AeroPress, he'll get that made. I'm gonna brush my teeth and then we'll go for our walk. Ignore the state of my hair if I run a wee morning walk through the bush. I should probably add the reason that we're having issues with campsites being booked up is because we've decided to backpack one of the most popular spots in Australia during the equivalent of the July 4th holidays. We're checking in here with David Attenborough. David, what have you found today?
Llama.
A llama, David.
Not indigenous to Australia now. Has only been brought over for petting zoo purposes.
We are staying at an animal sanctuary, but we didn't realise this walk was going to actually take us around. The sun's in the wrong angle here, so we don't know if this is coming through, but there's actually an ostrich over here. There's some sheep over there. Oh, that's emus. Oh, they're coming over. Yeah, and then we've got the big boy here, the big ostrich. It's bloody massive. So I said earlier we were trying to get into a campsite that requires a permit. We've done it. We've got into our chosen campsite, the one we wanted to go to, so it's Whalebone Bay. So it's like a 3.5-4 hour drive north. So we're actually skipping over Kalbarri National Park, so we'll hit it on the way back. With about an hour and a bit left of this journey. So yeah, I think, is this a beach camp? Yes, it's a beach camp, so we're going to be camping on the beach tonight. We've arrived in Whalebone Bay. Matt's just cooking up some rice. And we're having a wee beer and we're watching the sunset. I've shut the camera. Also, look at the heck of this. He's seen 2 flies.
2 flies on my face mask right now.
Lies. I don't think a photo will ever do this place justice.
Is this a video?
Yeah.
So we've had fajitas, leftover fajitas for the second night now. We didn't have to cook, so we're eating a lot quicker. It's now just gone 7 o'clock and we've nothing to do. It's dark and we're ready for bed.
Yeah, like we don't know what we're supposed to do now. It's also cold. What degrees is it? Like, probably 14, 15. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Like the last couple of nights it's been really, really, really windy. Apparently there is a wind warning for tonight, but
You wouldn't have thought it tonight.
no, literally there's nothing in the sky at all. There we are. I did love Allen Pools. That was our first night with the Billabong, as we'll call it, the watering place. But you just can't beat being by the sea. And look how clear that water is. Like, I just can't cope with how clear water is. It just shows us that our water is not clear. It was a great effect for the video, thanks. So we're packed up now. It was a bit more fun in the rain. Got a bit wet. But now we're on the road. So we've about an hour driving off the road to get out of the national park. And hopefully we don't get stuck.
Welcome to campsite
4.
4, where we survived a big rain and windstorm. And it's still currently drizzling, soggy days in the tent. It's all good.
At least we've got some stunning views behind you.
Would be really nice in the sunshine.
Yeah, there actually would be, because it's a big lagoon right there.
It's actually called the Big Lagoon. It's pretty big.
But I suppose it's a reality. It's not always sunny in Philadelphia. To be fair, that's probably as mad as it's been. We're actually on a two-wheel drive course now. We stopped to reinflate the tyres, and yeah, we're on the home run now. My granny's just messaged me to ask me if I've had a drive yet. I have more experience with big vehicles than Matt does. So yes, I have had a drive.
I just need to hold on for dear life when she is.
So last night, campsite number 5 was Monkey Maya. It was like a proper campsite that we stayed in. Didn't take any videos or anything of it because we're kind of just chilling and doing admin yesterday. So it had showers, hot water, it had pitching facilities, it had all the crack. It had washers, dryers, so we were able to do our washing. In summer, we're going to probably stop like every 5 or 6 nights just to kind of get our shit together. And then this morning, they're on like a nature reserve, so they have like dolphins. I'll put in a video of the dolphins on.
Because this is where they live. They don't migrate, so they're not going to swim on.
Now we're heading on to our next part, so we're full like days driving, so we're getting north as far as possible. Where are we stopping at?
Pass.
Okay, we're stopping somewhere, but we're going through Cardigan, which is main town, to kind of like stock up our food and everything. And yeah, then we're going to be in hot land, so we're jumping up from about like 19 degrees, we're going to be jumping up to 26 degrees, which we are buzzing about. Because although like the weather's nice and warm, we're kind of looking forward to going swimming and snorkeling. Where we were at the moment, just a bit too cold. So yeah, that's an update from us, and hopefully we stay tonight. Sausage sandwiches at Shell Beach. Yeah, they really weren't joking. This is Shell Beach. And there's just hundreds, millions, and millions, and millions, and millions of shells. But the water here is like twice as salty as normal environments. Some of those things like cockles love them. And then all the shells have just washed up here. What did we just miss?
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, maybe.
Well, 3, 3, 3, 3, 9.
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing. Why do you think men are obsessed with fires?
It's caveman. It's just primal.
So it's day 7 today. Vibes out of 10 would be a 6, 5.
Yeah.
Low, vibes are low. Last night we did make a fire, which was funny, but we've now like changed. We literally stopped for lunch yesterday and then drove 2 hours and we gained like 5 degrees temperature and humidity, and like we've just changed climate now. We now understand what people talk about bugs and flies because we'd be too cold for them. So last night was just a free camp on the side of the road. So many fucking flies. Just really annoyed to do anything, and couldn't set out last night because these big giant crickets kept hitting us. And then woke up this morning, had to piss, all the toilets were nah. And then yeah, I just said to Matt, I was like, I'm not making breakfast, I'm gonna sit in the car. And then once he got out of bed and realised how many flies there were, we decided we're just gonna skip breakfast. We're just gonna drive to Coral Bay, which is about an hour away, and hopefully it's a little less fly. Pray the Lord it's not those flies every day, or I'll be flying back home. So Matt, an hour since the last video was taken, how are you feeling now?
Vibes are a lot higher
Why are they a lot higher?
because of this.
And it's absolutely stunning, and we feel like we're in a different place right now. And I can't believe we were actually sat here doing this. So many twists and turns.
We're on holiday.
exciting. I don't know how excited Matt is about it. We're at a wee free camp tonight. Sunset's beautiful. There's a moon somewhere. Oh, there it is. Matt's just reading his Bible. What is it? The map book? Matt's map book?
Free Camps Australia.
Yeah.
Including Perth.
Yeah. So, and perfect end to the perfect day.
First task for Lagartha has just been changing the battery. I'm just watching how it's done. I'm going to make the sandwiches after. Cows.
Going through a cattle station.
Oh, sorry, cow.
Bull. It's bull. It's boy. At a health day today, we realised last night that our fridge wasn't working. It did work if we turned it on and off again, but we were having to do that every couple of hours because the temperature's creeping up. We then, after much deliberation, realised that our battery, so we have a secondary battery in the back, it had lost charge. It charged with the battery in the front of the car. However, we did know that that battery wasn't great at retaining charge, which is usually fine if you're just driving all the time. But yesterday we used the air compressors to pump up the tires. So that was obviously enough to drain what was reserved in that one, which then meant it wasn't charged the last one, or the second one. And then the fridge kept cutting out because the voltage wasn't high enough in that battery to charge it. Then we're like, right, we need another battery. And the only place that we could get another battery was Exmouth, which was a 4-hour detour plus what we wanted to do today. Then we also had drama that the secondary battery started charging. And we're only planning to drive a few hours in the next few days, so therefore it could go out of charge. So we ended up spending the range of $600 to buy a battery and a solar panel to charge up the secondary battery with the string. We still haven't
Or
reached-
off-road if you hadn't guessed.
Now, given all that's happened, it's cost us a lot of money and a lot of time. Our spirits have not dampened today. They might dampen tonight when there's flies and we're kind of good because that seems to be my trigger point at the moment. But I suppose something was wrong, we had to fix it, we have the time, we currently have the money. Not for much longer. By the way, this is quite costing us, but we're going off-grid now for a few days, so we realistically need to have the fridge. We need to have charged up batteries. Yeah. Shit happens. So today's a very exciting day because we are not moving today. No plans. So we're having a treat breakfast. So we're having bacon and egg toasted sandwiches. I'm having a bagel with some hot sauce and cheese. Cheese. That's all a bit cool. Yeah, we're watching the sunset, but it's midday as well. Sorry, cubs where cubs. It's like we're in the desert, but we're not. It's so luscious. They have just had their 2 months of rain. Apparently Australia has 6 seasons.
Oh no, that's only like Perth.
Oh, Perth has
We're in the tropics now, so they got away in the dry season.
Oh, God, you learn something every day.
Since it's almost our anniversary.
Actually pulled on very early. Pressure. Yeah, we're. Oh, this is an easy one. This isn't Cork.
Cheap stuff.
It's all we can afford. Can't really know this work. Oh. Oh. This is the Cork. Zoom in on it. Yeah, didn't know what that was going to do. Apparently you can reseal it.
And then we've even got the champagne flutes.
Yeah. Cheers to a year together. Like the sandbanks where it's very shallow because it's all sand. Master decided that this is the perfect point to go for a piss.
I don't know what it was Emma may or may not have been saying about me, but she's doing the exact same now.
So we've been off-grid now for a few days, and the best part about being off-grid is you need to bring your own toilet because there are no toilets. So I dumped the toilet the first day, and it's Matt's turn to dump the toilet today.
Note very little of this shit is mine.
I wish there was smell-o-vision here because this stinks. So these are where they get dumped. This is our chemical toilet. So Matt's going to do a full tutorial. So the top of the toilet comes off. It's a 10 litre, it actually holds a good bit of crack. I finally got the top off the toilet. So like all our piss and shit's in there. This is very graphic. I'll do this bit for you, honey. I'm not actually going to video the shit coming out because it's not very nice. Thankfully we're moving to a campsite tonight which has toilets, so this just has to get returned.
Lovely. Just pulled up to Yardie Creek and there's a massive bird of some description.
So big. Like literally like flight.
Just having a wee shower. That's what we need, to be fair.
So big. I think that's one of the biggest birds I've ever seen. So today we're changing camp between Windabandy from last night and we're going to Osprey Bay. There's a nice walk on the route, so this is Yardie Creek. This is some footage of a wallaby from a really far distance away.
Hi-oh.
So there's the redness, so that's where it's coming up. And then it just blends into this beautiful light blue.
Recap from last night. We went for a little walk along the beach at sunset, which was nice, and then just sat on the dunes. And we'd heard from other people that you can see whales on the horizon. So we thought we'd sit and look. And what do we see? Whales on the horizon. So a couple reach out and walk. From afar, like, but still really cool.
What the hell's that coming? Oh, that's just the sea. I thought there's something coming towards us. So Matt and I are heading off. We're going scuba diving today, so we need to drive an hour. So we had to get up at 6 this morning, got coffee in the wind, which is just dying now, of course. Now we're having a beautiful sunrise while we're driving around to Exmouth to go scuba diving. So we're currently not diving. We've been out of signal for a few days and it turns out that the diving time got brought forward an hour. So we're obviously, they were on the boat by the time we actually got to the diving spot. We're like, right, we need to reorganise everything. So wanted to just double check our accommodation for tomorrow night. Turns out I also got an email saying I didn't pay it, so I've got nowhere to stay. And currently everywhere's booked up. So yeah, I booked 2 things on this trip, and both have been cancelled because of lack of internet, and maybe managed to get away a little bit. Oh well, what can we do?
At least the sun's out.
You can explain what we're doing.
So, since we couldn't go scuba diving today, we decided to go to Charles Knife Canyon. And we have also managed to get this scuba diving booked for tomorrow. So we're coming back to Exmouth, then do some scuba diving, hopefully, unless they change the time again.
We've quite literally landed on our feet, which we've done quite a few times here. Like, I'm sure people will be pissed off when we're like, oh yeah, we managed to get into this campsite, and they're like, hi, it's booked up for 4 months. But yeah, just a slight redirection, but no dramas. In all seriousness, Matt has a new girlfriend. Her name is Trina. Hike's just finished, so we've made some bacon sandwiches and enjoying the view.